break, no side, no about these ways. I gotta let my skin fade marinate. We gotta toast up, celebrate. Everyone.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight, it's the first of two here on this Monday night, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Carolina Panthers. The first of two on this Monday night, the Saints and Panthers underway from Charlotte. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. In his seventh season now, here's Alvin Kamara. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Carr. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Carr going to try and throw on 3rd down. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And the Panthers are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Last week, somehow they won. He threw all those picks, but they still won. Here, opening drive, unfortunately, he picked up where he left off.
Partner, you get a lot of extra patience when you find a way to win despite you making mistakes. But starting out again this game, that patience is going to wear thin really quick. And I think the guys on the defensive side of the ball will be the first ones to let him know that's got to stop.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. Young here, you can see, changing the play. Here's Young on 1st down. He completes this one to Mingo. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll bring up 2nd down. The Panthers at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they were able to get that road victory in the opener. Now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it Week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
Well, on this one, that may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
And a lot of times, these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. To the air once more, Young sliding out of the pocket. And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's 4th.
That is certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback. Run those extra defenders on the field. Dime package, lots of speed, no space to fit in the football.
Frank Reich, he didn't even seem hesitant about this. He wants to go for it on 4th down.
Ready?
Young. Cockrell holds it in left side. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down as they wind up getting 4 there on 4th and 1. Young will set to throw. He'll complete this one to Okonkwo. Called a gain of 3 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Again, it's Young. This will be caught at about the 5. And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Here's Young from the shotgun. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. That's big Jordan Davis powering in to drop him. So 1st down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Now Young. Being chased out left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Jordan Davis, his 2nd sack of the night. This is up and good from Pinheiro. And the Panthers stake claim to a 3-0 lead. Well, it's not the touchdown that they wanted, CD, but still, they got to be pretty happy here. You steal the ball away from them on their opening possession, and you turn that into the early 3-0 lead.
Yeah, you painted the picture perfectly there, all the things that have gone on. And the important thing, other than the lead, of course, is as you described, both sides of the ball now have some momentum.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Here's a run on 1st down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, this defense for the Panthers, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
Carr completes it.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
That's caught inside the 20. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Into the red zone, it's Carr. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Now Carr again. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. Bad place to fumble down here in the red zone. At least they got it. They'll have another shot. Or no, they won't have another shot. It's going to be 4th down. Maybe they can at least salvage 3.
And they were thinking 6 points because at this position of the field, it's go time, right? You take your shots at the end zone. They weren't able to do that one. So you look over at the sideline. There's the head coach saying, oh, heck, kick it. Field goal time.
Field goals all we've had so far. 3-3 now as the kick is away. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has a little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. A nice throw right there. And, Charles, this is game number 2 in the NFL for this young rookie. His guys getting the victory last week, and he played pretty well by most accounts. Curious, what did you see?
I saw something similar to what you described, Brandon, because I saw a guy who looked the part, a guy who was in command, not just with the touchdown passes, but definitely looked to be in control of the offense as well. And you and I both know that's often uncommon for a rookie quarterback.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. That's swung out wide to Sanders. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after 1. To throw, Young. And once again, this is Sanders. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Now here's Young. And the incompletion there. So that breaks a string of 5 straight hookups. It also leads to a 4th down. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And the Saints will have the football back. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Now Carr. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. Here's Carr. Escaping the pressure right. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the 1st down. Carr to throw for it on 4th down. The pass caught by Olave. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Out of the gun, it's Young. And this is going to be intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And the Saints force the turnover, and they'll take over at the 10. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3-point CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Now Carr. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
On 3rd and long, it's Carr. They'll get this out to Kamara. And they're going to drop him well shy of the first as he can only make it to the 11. Carr going to go on 4th down. Complete. It's Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. Now a man picked up after 2 years in Detroit. It's Jamal Williams. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll go for it. It's Carr. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jaquan Brisker. And the Panthers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Well, you think about it, though, that interception, great for his stats, but bad for field position. It was 4th down.
Yeah, terrific observation. If there is going to be a silver lining, and this is what he'll plead when it comes time to watch it again, hey, it was just like a punt, right? So we end up taking possession of the ball. But you're exactly right about it. Should have slapped it down. Field position would be better for his offense. But how many times do you get a chance to make an interception that you turn it down? That's when your instinct kicks in and you take the football. In this case, a better decision would have been to knock the ball down.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. He's got the connection to Moore. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints 21. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
Let's go.
Slot man moves right. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers. Jonathan Mingo, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead is now 10-3. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the 4th quarter, but you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's one interception, we're still in the first half, I'm going to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, you know, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense.
A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for third down. Here's Carr to throw. This is Smith to the ground. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Throwing on first down is Carr. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Throwing now is Carr. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. Now the stiff arm created some space initially, but he's taken down not long after. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Carr. Olave holds it in. And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. Here we go on fourth down with Carr. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. They go play action. Young. And his throw here is incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for second and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it third manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
Young to throw again on 2nd and 10. Open man is Mingo, complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. Looking to throw, Young. Well, that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a fourth down.
Coverage was awfully tight there on third down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
Field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're going for it. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Here we go.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches.
White. Slide through.
To the air once more, Young. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, Young. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that incomplete. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Ready?
Again, he'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. Again, it's Young. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Young now. And he comes back with one complete. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Young. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
The kick by Pinheiro is good, and they will stretch their lead to 10 now at 13-3. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. Looking deep downfield. And that is incomplete. So it's halftime here in Charlotte with the Panthers out on top. As we'll send you down the coast now.
These two coaching staffs likely going through their final adjustments for the second half. One of these teams is going to emerge 2-0. But who will it be? To find out, let's go back to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Off the play fake, Young. Back to the same target, Campbell. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
Here we go, set. 6, mega. Steal, black. Smash, red. Pause, red.
Here's Young from the shotgun. His throw incomplete.
So many things have to go right for any passing play to work out. Quarterback has to understand the defense, deliver an accurate ball. Receiver has to concentrate and bring it in. Somewhere along the assembly line, something was off with that one.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. The slot man in motion right. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. Well, they tried to catch him by surprise, I think, there with that little pop pass on third down, but no luck.
You're right about no luck, but I did like the idea. I like the thought process. Make an unconventional call on third down sometimes. It can pop big. In this case, it didn't.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Saints will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. Now Carr.
The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
And they're going to speed things up here. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this third quarter. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. To throw his Carr. Smith catches left side. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds.
Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now.
Now Carr.
Goes right back to Smith again.
13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down. Kamara up the middle.
And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Now Carr.
There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 42. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On first down, Carr. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
On second down, Kamara. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Johnson. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Picked off by Von Bell.
And the Panthers are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
Wow, between last week and this week, that's now 8 interceptions. 5 a week ago, now 3 here.
Well, he is so lucky that one of the defense coordinators I played for, a man named Ken Donahue, is not there right now. Because he saw that happen during his coaching career, and he grabbed the quarterback in the midst of a streak like this and said, tell you what, son, why don't you throw it to the defensive guys, and let's see if our receivers can intercept it.
Well, he's got to figure something out because the current formula is not working.
From the 43, here's second down and 7.
Drill green. Fury, yellow. Blue striker. Hut, hut.
To throw, Young. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Young to throw it. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Good work there to force the incompletion and 4th down. Normally, it'd be a quick change for the punt return unit, but this offense has converted twice on 4th down so far, so you may want to double-check things there and make sure they're actually going to kick the football.
Now Young on 4th down. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it, and that will force a turnover on downs. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Now be taken in by Shaheed.
Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there. 43 yards.
And the Saints are back within a score.
Lutz with the extra point, and the lead down to 3 at 13-10. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10.
Youngstone's taken in by Okonkwo.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Good yardage after the catch as that play good for 30 and a first. Here is Young. Now they go screen. It's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Good yardage there on 1st down because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Buying time to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes his upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of the momentum the other side is starting to gain.
It'll be Young again. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Nice call by the defense there on 3rd down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
This would have been a 54-yard boot had they tried a field goal, but they will not try a field goal. They're going for it. It's Young off play action.
A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. He's in the space past the 25.
And he takes it all the way down to the 22. How about them biting on 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive?
So after the conversion on 4th, here's 1st and 10 just outside of the red zone.
A play fake. Now Young. He's got it for a Panther touchdown.
Jonathan Mingo
with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year.
And the Panthers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Saints on third down. They're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Carr going to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. That throw by Young incomplete.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Throw to the right, caught by Okonkwo. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. And quickly, they get to the line. On third down, they'll run it with Sanders. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. Now Young. Touchdown, Panthers. Miles Sanders, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers are on their way to a 2-0 start. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. The first down screen pass, good for 5. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On play action, it's Carr. Flushed out right. And the catch made by Johnson. 22 yards there, a first down. Here's Carr. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Henry Anderson in there to get him. That is the 6th time that they have sacked him tonight. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Carr. He's going to look deep down the field. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And the Panthers are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Well, there's 2 sides to this coin. I mean, on one side, 5 interceptions now thrown for him. That's tough. But, man, this defense, they have been ball hawking and impressive. But, Charles, let's flip it back over. If you're coaching a quarterback that's struggling this much at this stage of the game, do you maybe try to get him out?
I would think about it, and I think about it awfully hard, but also you might want to look into his eyes, see what he has. He might be one of those players that you don't want to affect his confidence by actually pulling him out of the game. So you have to know your player, you have to know the situation.
And now this is intercepted, my goodness. Picked off by Anthony Brown. He's on his way, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Lutz will look to add the extra point. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And the pick six we just saw makes things a little more interesting. Still, though, a two-possession game as they control their destiny in this fourth quarter.
Ready. Red, yellow. Yellow, blue. Red, cycle. Ready?
Young will set to throw. Forced out to his left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1. Looking to throw, Young.
A short throw taken in by Conquo. Into space at the 45.
And all the way down to the 33-yard line. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down.
And this is seemingly how it's been all game long. This defense has been just a step too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
Young off the play fake. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he cannot get away, and Young will go down.
Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12.
They've gobbled up over 30 yards of turf so far, but a sack knocks them backwards. And that interrupts the momentum they were building. Good opportunity for the defense to escape this drive before they get to the end zone.
On play action, Young. And this one is incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Got an open man. That's Campbell. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards. On 1st and 10, Young. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan.
2nd and 11 now.
Young to throw it. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Demario Davis coming in for the sack that time. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've converted just twice and have had plenty of opportunities. This is 3rd and 16. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away. Off the play fake, Young. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there.
That also a career-long kick for the veteran, Charles.
Yeah, how about what he just got done there? We always knew he had a big leg, but how about everything coming together perfectly on that one? Great leg swing, and bang that one through.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Carr to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He's got his target. It's Olave. He's across midfield. And he gets this one down to the 24. All 3 timeouts still remain. Keep that in mind. They prefer to use them on the defensive end. But here's 1st and 10. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after the ice is down, he's going to be a nice long soaking hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Carr. And this will be incomplete. Boy, can you believe this? That one probably should have been picked too. Instead, it's 4th down. The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. Now Carr, got to have this one. And incomplete on the deep ball. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Panthers are going to win the football game. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that one.
They're down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
This will be caught downfield by Moore. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Young here to throw. Young is intercepted for the 3rd time this game. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And the Saints are going to get the football here at their own 23. Here's 1st and 10. One final try now for Carr. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. Charles, for this